right, so good evening, Healthy RC. I appreciate this opportunity to say a few wishes to everyone. I wish I could be there, but I can't. But I also had some important things I wanted to share with all of you. So one of the things I wanted everyone to know, and I've mentioned this before, is that it's important. Part of having a healthy city and a healthy family is being healthy yourself, and that includes both your mental and physical. And without that, you can't be part of and contribute to that healthy family and healthy city. So what you all are going to be talking about and discussing this evening, mental health and our mental and emotional well-being, is just so important. One of the things that I really wanted to share with everyone is, to me, why I feel that's so important. So we talk a lot about things that are outward facing with people, how competent people are, how friendly they are, how charismatic they are, all of those type of things. But we often don't talk about the inward facing. And the inward facing is just so important. So our ability to be resilient is the key. Resiliency to people, to each of us individually, is like the trunk of a tree. You can have these beautiful branches, but if the trunk isn't solid, the tree itself will fall down. And we have to be solid inside for us to be healthy and be able to reach out to other people and to be part of that larger community. And when we lose a loved one, that's a significant blow to the trunk of our tree. It impacts us to our core, and it tests our resiliency. And one of the things that's hard to remember in a time of grief and loss is that we are in many ways like trees, but trees live in a forest. And sometimes we forget that. We get so caught up in what we're going through that we forget the trees and the forest that's around us and the other people that are there who can and will help. And you should know that those people who are there are maybe people that you don't even know. But people will step up and they will help. The key for us is that we have to take that first step ourselves and not hide inside of ourselves. The hardest thing we can ever do is face our loss, admit our weakness, and find strength in the grief and the tears and the struggle we're going through, and reach that hand out to other people. And I wanted to share that with you. I've had my own journey of loss. I lost my wife unexpectedly just a half dozen years after we were married. And she tragically was a victim of the opioid crisis. And that was probably the toughest struggle that I ever went through. And then just recently, I lost the last remaining member of my family, my mom, who passed away. And that was just extremely tough too, because it wasn't an easy passing. And it's brought back and reawakened a lot of those memories. But one of the things that I cling to and remember is that the people around us, the people in our lives, they're there for us in that time of struggle. And what I wanted to share with all of you is that Healthy RC is that forest. And Healthy RC can help connect you to the people around you. We're there, the city's there, your friends are there, Healthy RC is there. Just open your eyes and extend a hand, and you can find a new life. And along that lines, I wanted to share something. I got home the other day. I ultimately remarried after my wife passed away, and my new wife has some kids and grandkids from a prior marriage. And my granddaughter, who's 4 years old, I was able to be there and see her be born, is just, one of the shining lights of my life. And I got home the other day after a really long day, and my granddaughter had made something for me, and I thought it was perfect for Healthy RC. She made two hands. You can see them here, and they're connected. And the one hand, it says, "I love you," and inside it says this much, and she wrote her name on it. And I think what's important here is to remember the two hands are connected, and there are people and resources out there who will connect with you if you just want to take that first step. So please I urge you to remember that you're not alone. We're all in this together. It is a family, and I want to actually commend all of you guys for what you're going through and for coming to this event. I think it says actually volumes about all of your character and resiliency. Wish I could be there, but please know that I'm there in spirit and my heart is with all of you. Thanks, everyone.